guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm excited to change it up for you guys. I am actually going to be doing a tag video that I was tagged in, which has not happened in a while, and I'm so excited to do this one. And I've actually never seen this one specifically, which was super cool for me. So I was tagged by Lindsay Life and Style here on YouTube, who I have done a collab with in the past for a plan with me video. I love her. She is so sweet. Here is her channel right here. I'm just going to show you right there. But this was her latest video she did. And it's the secret life of a YouTuber. And I'm like, oh, this is fun. So it is 10 questions pertaining to YouTube and what our lives are like because we do YouTube. Anyway, I just thought it was really fun. So I'm going to challenge accepted, tag accepted, and I will do this. But be sure to check her out too because she's super sweet, and I love that she does coffee date Thursdays. I think that's so cool. And so she'll do like just a little like chit chat type video on Thursdays. I love it. Let's get into it though, and I will answer the questions of the secret life of a YouTuber. So number one, how long have you been on YouTube? So believe it or not, I'm actually almost to my 1 year mark, and it's kind of crazy. My first upload, I'll have to double check this for you guys, but it was like mid-September. So I always say kind of October because I want to say I did do my first video was like mid-September, late September, and then I did kind of not have one, and then in October it just kind of like I picked up with it. So almost a year. At what point do you think you will stop? So obviously it's kind of an easy question for me, honestly. When it's not fun, when it doesn't make sense to do it, when I don't have the time to put into it, you know, it's kind of that simple. If I don't have the time or it's not what it used to be for me, then I wouldn't do it anymore. But it's still just as fun, if not more fun. So yeah, I have no intentions of stopping as it is so far. What is the best thing about YouTube? So the best thing about YouTube, and maybe it's like a cliche answer, I don't know, but is you guys. 100% hands down, it is you guys. And the reason why for me is being able to communicate with you guys. I try so hard to always comment back to you guys because I want to, not because I should, not because that's the best way to grow. No, I want to. That's part of the fun part, is getting to know you guys and you guys helping me out, especially with, you know, this eating vegan especially has been such a newer experience in my life. It's something I started just this year, and I've learned so much from you guys as much as I hope I'm giving you in return. It's fantastic. So I love just getting to know you guys. So many people that have been here from the beginning or more recently, and I just love it, and I look forward to knowing that when I upload, I know you guys will watch. Like, I know that now, and I love that. So now it's even become more personal for me, of like when I put a video together, I think of you guys. It's not even just me putting something together anymore. It's for you. So that's the best part. What is the worst thing about YouTube? So I think Lindsay actually even answered it the same way. And although a lot of people say, you know, the ugly side of it and like people being mean and what have you, but truly I have not really experienced that. So I'm not even going to say the same thing as most people would probably say, but I'm going to kind of go with the same answer that Lindsay did of time management, meaning it takes a lot of time. It really does. And it is the worst part. It is, because even though it is fun, it really is, and I enjoy editing, I really do, but it is a lot of time. It is, and it's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna go whip that up and put it out there, because I mean, you could, but I mean, when you get into editing and stuff, like, you'll just see how much time it can take. I feel that I've gotten a lot better with it, and I mean I upload basically daily, and I have gotten my rhythm with it. But if I fall behind in something, I feel it, you know, and I'm like, crap, I have a lot to do. And anyway, so time management is just the amount of time that goes into each video. I tell some people that are just starting out too that, like, really, when you watch, and this is the truth, when you watch a 5-minute video, it probably took the person at least 2 to 3 hours by the time all said and done, between filming, editing, uploading, exporting, importing, and thumbnails and info box. I'm just saying, I mean, it might sound kind of petty, but really by the time you are done actually getting that video live, that's bare minimum for a 5-minute video. It's crazy, but it's fun, so it's okay. Speaking of which, how many thumbnail options do you usually take? And I think Lindsay said the same thing, like 6 to 8, something like that. I would agree about that, yeah. And most of the time, you know what I've noticed for me is I'll do that, and it's usually the very first one. Whatever that first shot was is usually the one that you go with. So just go with your gut and go with it. Anyway, I don't know, but it's funny how much that's the thing too, is like thumbnails, you see them and you don't think like, okay, you just put a thumbnail. It takes time. It does. Who is your YouTube crush? So I don't know if that means like truly like a boy crush or a girl crush, either way, but like because of looks or, you know, that kind of thing, or is it just more of like a guilty pleasure, I'm gonna say. I think that's what I'll go with. I have quite a few. I really do. I love Melissa Parada, Honeybee Philosophy. I'll put these channels below for you guys. I, of course, love Trisha Paytas just because she's crazy and I love her. And she was kind of what exposed me to YouTube to begin with. I love How Jen Does It. I love Shane Dawson. I love Drew Monson, who, by the way, has not uploaded in like a month, and what? He's crazy, but I love him. Yeah. It's crazy, but these are more of your bigger channels that I'm saying, but there's so many of like new channels too, like myself, that I follow too. Che, I absolutely love. Lindsay, I absolutely love. They're my crushes too, so yeah, but those are some of the main ones that are like my guilty pleasures for sure. Who's on your collab wish list? You know, I mean, obviously, because like what made me want to do YouTube in the beginning was Trisha. How cool would that be? Which, by the way, she is subscribed to me. It's crazy. I mean, that was a big moment. But I think maybe one day, you never know, right? You never know. And I think it would be really cool to do one with Melissa, Honeybee Philosophy. She's just such a sweet girl. I just really enjoy seeing her, and she always has her mom on her vlogs and stuff, and I just enjoy watching her life. I also think it'd be cool to do one with How Jen Does It, because she's very much a lifestyle channel and definitely inspired me to go that route with my channel as well versus just beauty. And you know what's funny is none of these are like vegan or anything like channels, or that's not like super important to me. It's more of people that have inspired me, and whether they're vegan or not. But yeah, I would pick her too. I think that'd be cool. Yeah. What are you wearing on your bottom half? Because guys, you only see up here. Yeah, I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm always wearing sweatpants, like always. There's, yeah. Sometimes no pants. How long until you actually hit record? So, I mean, because I think what it means is like, you know, how long does it really take for you to get prepared for a video? So I'll always like hit record pretty fast, because I have screwed up in the past and thought I hit record and didn't. That's fun. but you know, with editing, I can edit out a lot anyway. But to really get prepared for a video, actually not as long as maybe as you might think. For the most part, if I have an idea of what I'm doing, it rolls, it goes, it just goes. And I do notice, and I think everyone can vouch for this, how many times do we say I hate that, but we all do it. And so I do try now with editing to try to get those out of there. God, I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Maybe not like if you say it at all, but it just, you say it so much more than you think. But we all do it. It's just what we do, but I hate hearing it. Anyway, I think in the beginning of when I do start filming, I have more of them, and then once I get going, it's better. I do notice that. So it's more of just getting comfortable, but usually I hit the record button immediately and then work with what I got when post-production. How do you feel about the YouTube community? Well, I think it's amazing because, at least in my experience so far, everyone has been so supportive, whether they're a YouTuber or not, whether they're just a viewer or they're actually a YouTuber themselves. Everyone's amazing. It's so fun. It really is. I do dread the day potentially that it could turn into nothing but just cattiness and just negativity and mean, right? And I hate the idea of that. And as it stands right now, I feel like because I'm not this huge channel, I can keep up with a lot of that anyway, even if it's positive. I can keep up, right? But I do think that, you know, if it became something that grew a lot and you couldn't keep up as much on my end, right, with like comments and stuff, you know, that's when those bad ones can slip in. Because right now, point is, I think that if it was happening, I think that I would be able to keep up on it and get rid of them, delete them. They would never even be visible out there. You know what I'm saying? But you have those channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and comments. Good luck. You know, how are you going to really keep up with it? So that part makes me a little bit nervous about the community in general of having this type of job. But I can't dwell about it. And so far, I do not have to experience that, which is fantastic. What's your secret to a successful YouTube channel? So I did a video a few months ago actually that was what I've learned on YouTube, or what I've learned about YouTube and how it works. I will link that below because I really talk about what I think makes me successful in what I do. Especially if you're someone who is considering doing a channel yourself, you might find it really helpful because I just kind of go over literally what I've learned in the past year. And having said that though, I mean, you can look at my channel and go, I'm not, you know, I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So how do you define success, right? But I love what I do. And I feel like as long as that's what's happening, and I love what I do, including the filming, including the editing, and including you guys, then I'm successful, 100% successful, because it's, yeah, I mean, who all can say that in a way too? You have a job that you absolutely love, thick and thin, like you love it. I'm successful with that, you know? So just do what you love what you do. It's very simple. But aside from, you know, just that part, which is important, of course, I think having an online job, right? I do think you have to just, things that are within your control them, meaning be consistent, upload at the same time, whatever that happens to look like for you. For me, it's 7:30 a.m. California time, and it's Monday through Friday unless otherwise stated for you guys, and Sunday vlog. And I think what's important about doing that is it's something, again, I can control, I can make happen, and it's putting an expectation out there that you guys can now know. You can wake up to it and know Kim's gonna post or not, whatever it is. So I think just being consistent is a big one, and that's gonna help too. I think collabs help a lot too. Obviously, the idea behind them is you're gonna get maybe viewers that never knew you existed from the other channel and vice versa, which is fantastic. But I do think with collabs, you know, you should do them again though because you want to, and that's what I've always done, is I want to do them. I don't do it just for the sake of like, oh, I'm gonna get a bunch of subscribers from it. Not at all. Like, I do it because I want to do it and I like the person that I'm doing that with, you know. But that's another one for sure, and it's definitely recommended to, you know, again, do that. And it's a good way to get to know people in the YouTube community for sure. All right, who do I tag now? So I'm gonna tag Che. You gotta do it, girl. And who else? Let's see. Brady, you have to do it because I want your videos back. And so I will link you guys below too, and you have to pester them if they don't do it. So yeah. Who else? Jessica Kent, I tag you as well. So yeah, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Get to know a little bit more of the background of what I do day to day. Yeah, I love it, and I love you guys. It's so much fun, and I'm so happy to be hitting my year mark because I feel like I did learn a lot this past year in the whole process of it all, and now I feel like going forward, this is more of how I can get more creative, because it was more about learning first, and now I got that part down. Now I can be creative more so, and I like that. So I'm excited. Anyway, guys, thank you for the tag so much, Lindsay, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please thumbs up if you have not already, and please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys very soon.